Hello everyone, welcome to Preterist Papers. I'm Patricia and this is the 10th discussion in our series and is titled, Hell is Not in the Bible. You can find this printable 2-page fact sheet on our website, preteristpapers.com. We are very thankful for the work of translators of the King James Bible to make it available to lay people for the past 400 years. However, we need to understand some of its limitations and errors. For example, the original King James Bible indiscriminately substituted the word hell for Hades, for Sheol, and for Gehenna, which has led to serious misunderstandings. Although most modern versions of the Bible have corrected most of these mistakes, the 6 most popular Bible translations used today still retain 12 references to hell, 11 of which are attributed to Jesus. Because hell is not in the original Greek text of the New Testament, you will not find it in literal translations of the Bible, where the word is correctly rendered Gehenna instead. Gehenna, an actual valley just south of Jerusalem, did not need to be translated, just as the word Jerusalem does not need to be translated. The error of substituting hell for a geographical location has been very destructive to understanding Jesus' teachings. When Jesus spoke of Gehenna, we see references to fire, destruction, and judgment. Popular current translators appear to go along with the entrenched Catholic tradition, which was cemented by Dante's infernal fictional writing, rather than using the obvious proper noun, Gehenna. But now that we know Jesus was speaking of a certain valley, we need to ask, what connotations did Gehenna, also called the Valley of Hinnom, have for Jesus and his Jewish audience during the first century? To answer that question, we need to look in the Old Testament. Just like when someone mentions the World Trade Center or 9/11, certain images and emotions come to mind. So it was in the first century. When Jesus made reference to Gehenna, the images and feelings that would have come to the hearts and minds of his Jewish listeners were the terror and slaughter of the Jewish people during the Babylonian War, 601 to 586 BC. Gehenna was called the Valley of Slaughter because of the devastation of Jerusalem and the countless dead from the city who were thrown in the valley serving as food for wild animals. They would likely have known instantly when Jesus said Gehenna, he was referencing national judgment, and his talk of fire was a reference to the most widely used destructive weapon of war. It was also a poignant symbol of God's wrath. This collective event would have been seared into the Jewish mind due to the yearly solemn ceremonial remembrance of the Babylonian destruction. In this paper, we give a number of examples of national judgment language from the Old Testament. These texts are full of what today is regarded as hell language: unquenchable fire, brimstone, flames, burning, and so on. But it is apocalyptic language to describe national judgment. When we see the same or similar language in the New Testament, we must not jump to hell conceptions, but understand that this New Testament language and images are a continuation from the Jewish tradition and descriptive of the coming national judgment at the hands of the Romans in AD 67 to 70. I urge you to look up Samuel G. Dawson's excellent research on the importing of the word and concept of hell into the Christian Bible. His work is referenced at the end of this fact sheet. It's important that readers of the Bible not buy into this very unbiblical idea of eternal torment, which is perpetuated by faulty translations, well-meaning Bible teachers, and secret enemies of Jesus. We must add, however, that hell is apparently a tenet of Islam. Do not believe us or anyone else, but check all things for yourselves with the help of your one true teacher. Thank you for listening and hope you will join us in the next video. Shalom.